King of Sports, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's all come down to this. The culmination of the Fighting Spirit Unleashed tour right here on New Japan Strong. And tonight, our main event will finally settle it all for the Strong Openweight Championship. We'll talk about that in a few moments. But Alex, a huge night for Team Filthy. As in our opening contest, we'll see Fred Yehi versus J.R. Kratos.
Oh my God, Fred Yehi, the last time we've seen him, he wrestle against Hikuleo. And tonight he's wrestling J.R. Kratos. Does he have a death wish?
We'll find out. I'm looking forward to this. This could be a really good mat wrestling match. Royce Isaacs of the West Coast Wrecking Crew, also part of Team Filthy. One-on-one versus Chris Dickinson.
Well, a couple of weeks back, we saw, Chris Dickinson pick up the victory for his team, submitting Royce Isaacs. Tonight, Royce Isaacs is coming for revenge.
And ladies and gentlemen, our main event, the Strong Openweight Championship. It'll go until there's a winner. We will see Filthy Tom Lawlor defending the Strong Openweight Championship against Leo Rush. What do you think?
The man of the hour could just be the man of the past. When you're facing Tom Lawlor, challenging for the title, yes, there's a prize, but you're also putting yourself in harm's way. You could really hurt yourself. It could cost you your career.
But if everything goes well, folks, Leo Rush could be the first man to defeat Filthy Tom Lawlor for the Strong Openweight Championship. It all comes down to this. We'll head to the ring in just a few moments. The culmination of the Fighting Spirit Unleashed tour right here on New Japan Strong.
本日のオープニングマッチ15分一本勝負を行います。
You better hide, Kevin.
Why?
He might be coming for you.
Wait a minute, you're not still trying to lure me into some sparring session with J.R. Kratos, are you?
I'm not trying anything, but you might have heard the idea of you wanting to spar with him.
It's a terrible idea, one that you put out into the universe, and I'm begging you to stop.
Kratos needs bodies, Kevin.
Kratos needs no help at all. I would not be much of a challenge. He'd pick his teeth with me.
Think of yourself as a light breakfast.
Leo Rush versus Tom Lawlor, our main event. Royce Isaacs versus Chris Dickinson. This is a huge episode of Strong for the future of Team Filthy, and it all begins with the walking nightmare himself, 305 pounds of J.R. Kratos.
I hope he's not looking at me. Is he looking at you?
He's staring right through everyone's, right to their soul. I'll tell you what, you know who wants a piece of J.R. Kratos? Brody King. Now that is a matchup. And this will be a very, very tough test for Kratos if Fred Yehi can figure out a way to control Kratos' size.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to rely heavy on his agility and speed. But in terms of power, Kratos is much more powerful than him. And I know that Fred Yehai
We
calls himself.
we gotta say it right once the ring announce happens.
Let's
Everybody will pick up on this. Here we go.
Yehai calls himself Savage, but can he overcome the power of a true heavyweight monster that is Kratos? I think he needs to take his glasses off. He can't see. He's got a monster in front of him. He should be scared.
Referee Nick Banana will be the third man in the ring here for JR Kratos versus Fred Yehai. And the measurables obviously greatly favor JR Kratos. But Yehai was a collegiate wrestler. And even though there's weight classes in amateur wrestling, Yehai is tangled with bigger men throughout his pro career. I'm sure he learned some lessons in his most recent outing against Hikuleo.
Well, he was actually successful at taking Hikuleo down. If he can do the same thing and take Kratos off his feet and keep him off his feet, he has some
look at
really
this.
good submissions.
Even Yehai not intimidated at the bell, crossing over to Kratos' line of center in the ring, trying to show he's not intimidated.
Trying to feel each other out, checking out the distance. I think that Kratos has a better arm reach here.
Yehai's got to figure out how to get underneath, behind, and through and avoid the power of Kratos. If he stands in front of Kratos, he is an easy target.
Don't think he'll be able to get through Kratos. Behind.
Oh! And Kratos' reach caught him right across the jaw. Yehai fires a shot into the chest, and Kratos bulldozes him with a forearm. Yehai gets back on his feet, and this could be what Kratos wants, but Yehai scoring and gets dropped with a right hand.
One shot is all it took. Both of these men have been wrestling for 9 years, so the experience level is probably the only thing that they have in common. But Kratos, how impressive he has been. When he gets on top of you, it is a painful, painful situation. Look at that. Collar and elbow type, he just drives him down.
Oh, Yehai escaped there, and got to stick and move as he launches into Kratos' chest. Wow. Intense power from Kratos, but I'm impressed. He's got great footwork as well.
Oh, the way that he moves. He does not move like a heavyweight.
I still don't know how this man went unsigned. How New Japan matchmakers were able to find JR Kratos, who's ever in the scouting department of every other wrestling company in America. You guys need to reevaluate what you're doing, because you were sleeping on JR Kratos for a long time.
No doubt about it. Everybody else's loss, our game.
Absolutely right. And JR Kratos has Fred Yehai where he wants him now. And this is exact Yehai, who's been unable to try to really get any sort of advantage to get Kratos off his feet.
He's going to have to work real hard for that. Probably use Kratos' momentum against him if he can.
Back heel trip, but drives him down with the leverage edge, and JR Kratos making it look easy so far against a very tough Fred Yehai.
This match is important for Team Filthy. This is an opening match. JR Kratos, if he can get the victory over Fred Yehai. We got Team Filthy in the following match, and then the main event, finally.
Suplex 2. Yeah, I think this, again, these matches set up, and I'm sure that Filthy Tom Lawlor had some requests. I think he really wants this to be the feature episode of New Japan Strong, to show the strengths of Team Filthy and almost make a mission statement going forward. Of course, it's all predicated on the result of the main event. If Tom Lawlor can beat Leo Rush and retain the strong openweight championship, then you have to say that Team Filthy will continue on this unprecedented rise here on Strong.
Well, so far things are looking good for Team Filthy.
Yehai's in some tough straights here, but he's not done yet, but that could come soon. Look at this, just launches him.
And Yehai is no small man. I mean, he weighs about 200 pounds himself.
So 100 pounds of weight advantage, and JR Kratos is enjoying that now, leaning all of that 305 frame with the rear chin lock applied. JR Kratos, to me, Alex, he checks all the boxes. He's everything that you want in a professional wrestler.
He's powerful, he's intimidating, and he backs it up.
So Yehai gotta try to figure out something here, taking a side headlock, but that just leaves him vulnerable and gets propelled down.
Well, right there, we just witnessed how easily.
Wait a minute now. First opportunity of the match that Yehai's been able to get behind Kratos.
That's it. That's what you want to do. You want to move out of the way. You want to use Kratos' own momentum against him and keep the big man grounded if you can. But Kratos is fighting to get back up on his feet.
And this is, again, when Yehai's in an opponent closer in weight, he's able to move his opponents. Yehai just took one right across the mouth, and now Yehai's just got to dig a heel of a boot in and fight.
Oh my God.
Yehai showing his toughness, bouncing back up and firing back.
How many more shots can Yehai take?
So Yehai making those chops count and might be chopping the bigger man down to size. Yehai puts the brakes on in the corner, steps in, delivers a forearm. Now Yehai on his horse. Rolling elbow. Kratos staggered.
Still standing.
Tries a waist lock here. If he's thinking about a German suplex, he might have, Kratos might have other ideas in mind.
I doubt Yehai will be able to pick him up, but
Wait
look
a
at
minute.
that, switching into...
Looking for a Cobra twist. And this is, you see the way Kratos has blocked the leg of Fred Yehai. Couldn't get the grapevine fully executed, and Kratos able to hip toss. Now here he comes, watch out below. Yehai out of the way. And
There you go.
There, that's what you need to do.
But Kratos is up on his feet already. No way, are you kidding me? Holding on to the waist. He just German suplex Kratos. Is he trying to go for another? Are you kidding me?
Fred Yehai is going to beat Kratos if he can with his style of wrestling. And now...
There you go. This is what he needs to do, that clutch right here. He's got the leg wrapped around the neck of Kratos.
Trying that Koji clutch, and it is a lights-out finisher, no doubt about it, but Kratos is so massive and difficult to apply the hold as well as he would like, and Kratos puts the shoulders down, and now he's going to try an arm bar, but Yehai will take advantage and roll Kratos' shoulders down and gets a near fall.
Yehai needs to stay on top of Kratos. Don't let Kratos get off his feet. Striking with the big man, maybe not the best idea.
Okay, this is a big ask here, but it would be a momentum changer if he could hit it. Trying a vertical suplex. Second effort, same as the first. Wait a minute now, getting him off his feet a little bit, even a moral victory, you gotta say.
Well, it must be taking so much energy out of him just to try to do that.
Uh-oh, and now has put himself in harm's way in the grip. And from the top floor there, Fred Yehai down, Kratos with the cover too, and Fred Yehai kicks out.
Well, Yehai has spent a lot of energy trying to suplex Kratos. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Vieja lured him in there.
The triangle choke here. He's got that arm trapped. Figure 4 on the neck here, but the neck of Kratos is so thick. Is that going to be enough?
I don't know. And he was able to extricate himself, and now...
Wait a minute, we've seen this before.
Watch this, folks. We're gonna get a great view of Fred Yehi coming right at you.
God. That might be it.
It might be, could be, it is.
Time, 9 minutes and 4 seconds. Here is your winner, J.R.
The Fighting Spirit Unleashed Tour culminates tonight, and this could be the ultimate celebration for Team Filthy. Filthy Tom Lawlor defending the Strong Openweight Championship against Leo Rush in our main event. And our opening match features a win for Team Filthy's J.R. Kratos over a gutty and game Fred Yehi, who just could not overcome the size disadvantage. J.R. Kratos is your winner. Next up, Royce Isaacs from Team Filthy against the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson. Stay with us. Since the West Coast Wrecking Crew has joined Team Filthy, you can feel that the intensity and the confidence within the faction has grown. And of course, Filthy Tom Lawlor preparing. He'll be up next defending the Strong Openweight Championship. But how will this tag team specialist fare in a singles match against a big rival of Team Filthy?
Royce Isaacs has been wrestling for 7 years, and some of his biggest successes came in a form of being part of a tag team. And how dominant has the West Coast Wrecking Crew been? But tonight he gets a chance to face off against Chris Dickinson singles competition and avenge his loss. A couple of weeks back, Chris Dickinson submitted Royce Isaacs, securing the victory for his team.
And we said at the top, you know, that this could be the time where Team Filthy wipes the slate clean of all challengers. I have a feeling that it would make the faction very happy to take Chris Dickinson out of the equation.
Chris Dickinson has certainly been a thorn on the side of Team Filthy. And they do have some unfinished business here, and the pressure is on Royce Isaacs to get the victory here tonight.
And you have been one to constantly point out the fact that it was Tom Lawlor who brought Chris Dickinson originally into the faction, into New Japan Strong. But that relationship fell apart when Chris Dickinson was the first one who said, I'll challenge the new champ, Filthy Tom Lawlor. Nobody else wants it. Why not me?
Look, yes, Tom Lawlor has brought you to a company that you've always dreamed to be a part of, and you just have to stay in your lane. And Chris Dickinson didn't stay in his lane, and he ultimately did what he does best, and that's being himself, and that is being a prize fighter.
Well, one thing that Chris Dickinson does not do is stay in his lane. He's the one, he'll drive on the shoulder if he has to. He doesn't care. He'll do whatever it takes to advance in his career. And that will mean beating Royce Isaacs here. Easier said than done. Both have a great amateur track record. Royce was a tremendous amateur before turning pro, and Dickinson has really studied every aspect of professional wrestling, every style there is.
He's a student of the game, no doubt about it. He's been doing this for 19 years.
Yeah, that is amazing when you think about it, how young he is, but again, now firing the kicks.
There's his background in martial arts showing right there. Wow, look at that spinning heel kick.
Nicely done. And every time Dickinson goes into the ring against one or multiple opponents from Team Filthy, he's always got to have eyes in the back of his head. And now Royce Isaacs grabbing the referee.
Why is the referee grabbing the hand of Royce Isaacs?
Because, and now throwing him shoulder first into the corner and taking him over with the back suplex. Obviously, Royce Isaacs didn't want to go where Chris Dickinson wanted him to, and he used the referee for leverage there. Takes advantage now, hooking up both legs, and Dickinson kicks out at one.
Well, what's impressive about Chris Dickinson, I mean, even though I don't agree with him getting out of his lane and challenging Tom Lawlor, I mean, he stood toe-to-toe with the most dangerous man on Strong for 21 minutes. And we don't have to be delusional about it, Kevin. I mean, he was close to taking that title.
Lawlor, of course, got the victory, has turned aside all the challengers, and we'll see what happens when he takes on Leo Rush in our main event. Isaacs now looking to snapmare Dickinson out of the corner. And Dickinson fights and fires back. And the elbow. Let's see now. A little trash talking as well from Royce. And a kick out at 2.
Dickinson just fighting, even from the ground, he's still throwing. And if I was Royce Isaacs, I wouldn't give Dickinson a chance to breathe. I would crowd him, I would stay close to him. This fan showing support here for Chris Dickinson.
And a little bit for Royce Isaacs as well.
And those fans understand. They understand that it's Team Filthy time. They understand the disrespect that Chris Dickinson showed.
And a kick out after the back suplex. And you mentioned that most of Royce Isaacs' professional titles have come as a tag team wrestler. Sometimes it can be difficult for the tag team specialist to compete well in a singles environment, but Royce seems to be handling it quite nicely.
He's doing quite well, and it looks like he's prepared for this, you know, under the guidance of Tom Lawlor. I mean, Tom Lawlor knows what Dickinson is about, and I'm sure he shared some wisdom with Isaacs.
And it was not Royce Isaacs and Jarrell Nelson, the West Coast Wrecking Crew, begging to be part of Team Filthy. No, in fact, it was Tom Lawlor who said, we want you in the group. We see great things. We know that you have what it takes. And a deal was made in center ring with the shake of a hand, as Dickinson now getting back to his feet and driving and firing, but from behind, the forearm into the back shiver, and Dickinson back down.
Oh my God, Dickinson still fighting. Hard headbutt. Now this is a good strategy here, attacking the back of Chris Dickinson. When your back is compromised, it's hard to walk, and more so, it's hard to kick. He's neutralizing the weapons of Chris Dickinson right here.
And now clamping on the rear chin lock. He has Chris Dickinson in a weakened state. Royce Isaacs has done a very nice job here. Of course, our main event coming up, folks, the Strong Openweight Championship match. We've been waiting for it. It's as the weeks have gone by, knowing we're getting closer and closer to seeing Leo Rush versus Filthy Tom Lawlor, and we will not have to wait much longer. At the conclusion of this match, folks, it will be time for the main event, and it will be time for the Strong Openweight title to be up for grabs, with Filthy Tom Lawlor defending against Leo Rush. May not be where Royce Isaacs is right now. You may not want to be in this spot trading with the Dirty Daddy.
Chris Dickinson is known for his knockout power, so he has to be very careful. Put them hands up.
Especially with the left forearm.
Look at the traps on Chris Dickinson. He is built.
Oh! Swinging enziguri kick, nails him. And now Royce Isaacs. Referee staying away. He's not going to get any help from the ref as Royce Isaacs gets taken over, dumped on his head with the German suplex.
I mean, Chris Dickinson is multiple times singles and tag team champion in the various promotions that he's wrestled in. And he went on to the finals of the T3 tournament with Brody King and almost winning the whole tournament. see his back is given just a little.
Isaac's pulling himself up in the corner, but here comes Dickinson on the charge, out of the way. Isaac's back to the center.
Oh!
Dragon screw leg whip.
A page out of Tanahashi's book.
And down again goes Isaacs with the dragon screw. Dickinson can submit you. He can drop you down with the Death Valley driver.
Great awareness by Isaacs trying to kick Dickinson off of him because he knows if Dickinson flips him over, Isaacs is in danger, and there it is. If he can inch his way to the rope, he's so close, but what an excruciating submission maneuver here.
Boy, you got to applaud the strength of Isaacs there. Carrying Dickinson on his back, dragging himself, getting to the rope, forcing the break of the STF, but Dickinson in control now. And Dickinson might be looking to dial up some high risk here. Let's see if it pays off. Isaacs escapes, gets out of the way. Now out on the floor, Isaacs trying to buy himself some time, create a little distance, and now close in.
Oh, that was beautiful. He lured him in, and now he's on top for a moment. But he took so much damage just a minute prior.
Dickinson. Isaacs hits the ropes underneath.
Ooh.
Spinning right hand.
Right on the chin. Wow.
Deadlift, no.
Oh!
Rear naked choke. Again, Dickinson, so many weapons. So much in the arsenal.
That's in tight.
If Royce doesn't get to the ropes, he's gonna be out. Now up on the shoulders, here it comes. Avoids a Death Valley driver. Again, right to the back goes Isaacs.
Isaacs came prepared. I'm very impressed with Isaacs here in singles competition, really showing what he's made of. And the purpose of this match, like you said, Kevin, it is to eliminate Dickinson.
Wow, look at this. What straight Falcon arrow. Can't do any better than that, folks. 2 and a kick out by Dickinson. But Royce Isaacs is opening some eyes here. Team Filthy looking to clear away all the adversaries. And only Leo Rush stands between Filthy Tom Lawlor and a continuation of his reign as a strong open-weight champion.
Perhaps after this match, Dickinson will regret his decision to turn his back on Tom Lawlor. Regret his decision of biting the hand that fed him.
And that's a fair point, because if Isaacs picks up the victory, and it looks like he's on the way to doing so, that's going to create more distance between Dickinson and a future title shot. Isaacs now looking to put him away. Wait a second, waistlock, no, standing switch, a series of them. Who will gain the advantage? Dickinson half a step quicker to the point of impact, and now shut off into the ropes. Tackle, Dickinson again off the ropes. Isaacs tries to trip him, unable to do so. Leapfrog, no, calling Death Valley driver. There it is, the Death Valley driver. The leg is hooked 2 and a kick out.
Oh, and Royce Isaacs is quickly on that arm bar.
10 minutes is elapsed. 10 minutes.
At the 10-minute mark, Isaacs now in danger of being submitted, but
look at that. Look at that, turn him over into the
Beautiful.
clover leaf. How
Wow.
about that?
it's the best we've seen Royce Isaacs look here on New Japan Strong.
Wow. And he's been working on the back of Chris Dickinson throughout the match, and this is putting a lot of pressure on that lower back.
And Dickinson is able to get the rope.
And so far, Royce Isaacs has had an answer for everything that Dickinson has thrown at him.
And again, you tip your cap at the game plan, the strategy. Go after the back for that moment to put the cloverleaf in. Now he's going to drag him to the center. I bet he goes to reapply it. And Dickinson is well aware of that. Beautiful trip.
Oh.
Back to the STF. No. Squeezes out. Full Nelson.
Oh,
Hang
Oh.
on. Rolls
you
through.
gotta be careful with Dickinson.
Now he's got it. Now he's got it. Oh, he's got a vice-like grip, and Royce Isaacs has to tap out. Let go, let go.
Come on now.
Time, 11 minutes and 8 seconds. Here is your winner, Chris Dickinson.
The desire to eliminate Dickinson to get him out of the way unfulfilled tonight.
And whoever wins our main event would have to deal with Chris Dickinson. The question that we've asked ourselves, who will win? Will it be Leo Rush? Will it be Filthy Tom Lawlor? We're about to find out. Folks, our main event is next. The strong openweight title on the line. The culmination of the Fighting Spirit Unleashed Tour.
Big night and a big W for the Dirty Daddy, but you wanna know what? It's a little bit more than just another win. It's personal. Isaacs, all those days in the gym, huh? All those days where you thought you were so much better than me, and when it counted, you topped out. It doesn't matter what you do to my back. It doesn't matter how many guys you bring to kick my ass or anybody else's ass. See, this is a war now. Team Filthy, Tom Lawlor, it doesn't matter who you send. You could turn my best friend on me, huh? You could turn him into the snake that he is. And you wanna know what I do to snakes? I cut their heads off. You know what, Royce? All this time, you're just a phony. See what that says? Strong style, fighting spirit. When it came down to just that extra few inches to grab that rope, you just didn't have what it takes. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror. I want you to ask yourself, why? Why would I turn my back on my friend? Why am I a snake? Team Filthy, we're just getting started. But this tonight, let's forget about all that. It's a special night. NJPW Strong, the first night with fans in attendance. And I just want to thank everybody who showed up tonight and everybody who supports this. New Japan Pro Wrestling, Shinhan Pro Wrest, you know who I am. I am the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson.
This is what I live for.
All right, keep up the hard work, guys. Hey, Royce, where's this one going?
Parts unknown.
Tocon Shop Global. We ship worldwide.
Why, buddy? You finished those Okada orders yet?
Yeah, with the new Team Filthy shirt, papi.
Genius. Eso, mi gente.
The stars of today and the legends of the past come together on your smartphone. NJPW Collection. Pick up cards from special draft events. Use your collected cards to form your own faction or exchange them for limited edition special cards. Check in live from venues or remotely from home to get special tickets and items. Add all of New Japan Pro Wrestling to your collection now. NJPW Collection.
Filthy Filthy Tom Lawlor is the first and only strong openweight champion, and for good reason. He's never been pinned or submitted, and he's faced a who's who of competition. In 2021 alone, he won the New Japan Cup USA tournament. Then Tom defended the strong openweight championship against Chris Dickinson, Carl Fredericks, and Satoshi Kojima. But Tom Lawlor has never faced someone as fast, elusive, and quite frankly, as desperate as Lio Rush. Lio came up short in the Super J Cup and in the New Japan Cup USA tournaments. He knows that opportunities like these don't come around very often.
Tom Lawlor, you wanna get real? Let's get real. I will be damned if I worked this hard to be in New Japan Pro Wrestling to get embarrassed by a 60-year-old with jean shorts. It's not happening. Not on this time, not on my time, not on any time.
And Lio Rush, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get a piece. You're gonna get a piece that you can't chew, little man. You have bit off more than you can ever taste. And you are gonna get the ass beating of a lifetime.
お待たせしました。本日のメインイベント、ストロング無差別級王座戦60分一本勝負を行います。
Look at me, look at me. That steak now since sliced bread. I'm a piece of dough, like I said. Don't you mess with my.
Well, there's no question that Lio Rush has accomplished a lot in his 7 years wrestling. And yes, we've talked about the agility and how fast he is, but imagine, Kevin, imagine a car that crashes into a divider on the freeway going 100 miles per hour. Could that happen to Lio when he uses his speed only to run into a hard knee to the face?
You make a very good point, and you have been resolute in your belief that Filthy Tom Lawlor will be victorious here against Lio Rush. And you believe that Filthy Tom Lawlor will not be beaten. But I will say this, that any fighter can be beaten on any given night. And Lio Rush just needs one chance. One chance is all he's asking for. And one chance he gets tonight.
The only chance he has is if he's able to hit that rush hour, and that's all he's got. But with a guy like this, the most dangerous man here on New Japan Strong, the best strutter in the business, this is a man who's been wrestling for 21 years. He had a successful MMA career fighting legends and beasts in the sport. In MMA like Patrick Cote, Chris Weidman, and Ryan Bader. He has beaten Hikuleo and submitted the monster that is Brody King in the finals of the New Japan Cup USA to win that championship. With a superb jiu-jitsu skills, can Lio Rush overcome the danger that is Tom Lawlor?
Brash and arrogant, outspoken, and deadly. You don't like what he says? Come do something about it. And Tom Lawlor could quickly change your opinion. Obviously, the speed of Lio Rush, a clear edge, but Lawlor has every other advantage.
I mean, Lawlor can use Lio Rush's speed to his advantage if he's able to catch him with a hard knee or a hard elbow. That's how dangerous Lawlor is.
You brought that up earlier today. We're talking and we're kind of dissecting this match. And the idea of Rush coming at him springing off the ropes looking to apply rush hour could leave him vulnerable, which, again, I think that's great analysis on your part. Why don't you explain it?
Well, if Leo Rush tries to go for the rush hour, Tom Lawlor can catch him in the rear naked chokehold. And it's sleepy time.
Yep. All right, so Tom Lawlor will quickly go out of the ring. Again, this is the other element to Tom Lawlor's game, his stand-up, his mat wrestling, his strikes, but his ability to try to get under the skin and to be the provocateur in the matchup, I think, is another dimension. And while J.R. Kratos has frequently been a corner man for Tom Lawlor here, in fact, J.R. Kratos has been a corner man for several fighters, both in boxing and in mixed martial arts. So he is licensed and he is allowed to be out here at ringside. And to his credit, we have not seen him get involved, well, too much.
Well, I mean, listen, let's clear the air. Tom Lawlor does not need Kratos in his corner. It's just an entourage, somebody to be there for him, to witness him defend successfully again.
Leo takes a side headlock and the drop down, but Leo Rush so quick. And now look at this. He's the one with the rear naked choke.
Trying to use Tom Lawlor's weapon against him here. But Lawlor, all too familiar to be in these positions.
Wait a minute.
Well, he's going.
He's got that arm perfectly under the chin. But Lawlor gets to the ropes and Leo Rush has to let go. Wait a minute.
He almost... Are you kidding me, Leo? That is not a game you want to play. Do not provoke the monster. Focus on Tom Lawlor. Oh no, are you kidding me?
Leo Rush set the trap and Tom Lawlor fell for it.
I'm beginning to think this was Leo Rush's game plan here. Just to get in the head of Tom Lawlor, anger him, frustrate him. And maybe that's the right move here.
And Leo Rush seems very calm right now. And he's the one striking. He's the one scoring. He's the one in control of this championship battle. And the first cover of the match. So Leo's gotten the first pinning combination and the first submission attempt of the match.
I mean, he's doing it to get in the head of Tom Lawlor. He's using these same weapons that Tom Lawlor uses against him to let him know, like, hey, I can do this to you as well.
Leo Rush injuring his shoulder earlier this year, causing Leo to reevaluate competition everywhere else except for here on New Japan Strong. Leo promises to be a fighting champion here on Strong if he is victorious as he goes to the second rope. Uh-oh, but Tom Lawlor catches him and drives him into the buckle. He'll hang on for more. Spikes him. So Tom Lawlor was embarrassed earlier on by Leo Rush and now dragging Leo in a clear choke, which referee Jeremy Marcus calls. And Leo trying to cover up, but here in the mount, it's a firm advantage for Lawlor.
Look at those powerful shots.
And again, Lawlor is such a great fighter. He does not need to break any rules of professional wrestling. He could hit palm strikes. He can hit with the inside of the fist and does not need to hear it from the referee. He's that good.
Oh my God.
You feel that one, Alex?
Oh, I did. Leo Rush is really paying for all the things he said. Leo returning some of his own.
Tom Lawlor told us at ringside in Resurgence that he did not plan on losing this title to Leo Rush. But Leo, of course, couldn't wipe the smile off his face with the countdown to the title match. Underway, the Fighting Spirit Unleashed Tour, and the culmination here.
He's got the front face lock. Cutting the blood from reaching the brain here. You could go to sleep here easily.
Yeah, that's why Leo's trying to turn away and inward at the same time.
Turning that into a cravat here. And watch those vicious knees here.
5 minutes is elapsed. 5 minutes.
And now reapplying.
Look how tight he's got that.
Vertical suplex. A little extra lift in Lawlor that time really drove Lio Rush hard into the mat in the center of the ring. A kick out at 2, but immediately trapping the left arm and continuing the work.
This is what Tom Lawlor is so good at, this ground game. Picking apart your opponent, weakening the weapons, stretching those ligaments.
Wrestlers without the skill set of Lawlor, again, you kick out from a pinning predicament, you can maybe get a second's breath, but not, whoa, look at this, wait a minute. But not with Lawlor, and neither with Lio Rush, who found a way to escape the Kimura attempt by Lawlor and turn it into a difficult situation which Lawlor was able to extricate himself from.
I mean, Leo has been a champion before, and this is one of the most prized possessions here on New Japan Strong. This is the Strong Openweight Championship. To be considered the champion, to hold that title, means a lot.
Lio Rush was in the New Japan Cup USA tournament that Lawlor won. Exploder, got him. Perfect technique on the exploder, and now Lawlor, cradle 2 and a kick out. J.R. Kratos outside the ring. No physical moves made by Kratos. In fact, the only contact that anybody had with Kratos was a little friendly fire as Lawlor accidentally crashed into him earlier on.
Fans showing support here to Lio Rush. He's gonna need it.
Leo's got not only friends and fans, but family members in attendance. They wanted to see Lio become a champion here in New Japan.
Whoa, my goodness, that just...
Oh, wait a minute now.
Lit a fire under Lio Rush.
Oh, wow.
God.
I don't know if I've ever seen another athlete hit a corner pad as hard as Lio Rush just did, courtesy of filthy Tom Lawlor.
I think he wanted to send him straight to hell on that one.
And Lio was able to kick out. Lio Rush able to kick out, perhaps just on instinct. But you've got to believe that the power meter of Lio Rush is dwindling closer and closer towards empty.
Listen to him. Come on, let's hear it for him. He's doing a good job.
And Lawlor enjoys being the black hat. He enjoys being the bad guy in these matches. Rush mixing up the strikes now. And he connects with a hard chop into the chest of the champion. Wounded, weakened, but resolute. Lio Rush, no, reversed into the buckle. Wait a minute, no, up and over the top. And now Lio Rush on his horse.
Misses there.
Oh, he sure did, and steps in behind.
Watch the...
No!
Oh, man, Lio lands on his feet.
Frog splash, but look at this, look at this.
This is the versatility we're talking about with Tom Lawlor.
That's
catches
awesome.
him.
When Lio was in midair, Lawlor adjusted.
Incredible. This is why he is the champion. And watch him tie Lio Rush here. He's got that, he's got the arm, both legs trapped.
The only thing that's free for Lio Rush, well, now one leg has escaped. I was gonna say, he's got that arm that's out close to the ropes, his right arm. Trying to add to leverage here on what could be a single leg crab, but instead
Still holding on,
Yep.
Look at that. Look how badly he's cranking on that. Relentless on his punishment to Leo Rush.
And a few directions Lawlor could go here if Rush gets to the ropes. And he does get to the ropes.
But man, that knee joint must be really compromised right now. How is Leo Rush is gonna be able to run? How is he gonna be able to use his speed with one of his knees being out of place? Lawlor trying to drop him on his neck, but Leo holding on.
Oh, even down to one finger, Leo was trying to hold on. Now, got it. Rear naked choke. Oh, wait a minute, Leo Rush had an answer. Snapmares Lawlor out of the hold. Lawlor was trying, oh, beautiful. And now Leo Rush, does he go for broke? Yes, he does, the low pace scores.
Not only does he crash into Tom Lawlor, but pushing Tom Lawlor into that barricade. Double damage here.
And now Leo Rush is here in the crowd. It's fueling his fire. Come on now, wait a second, wait a second.
Well, you know, Leo just happens to be in the wrong place at the wrong time here.
You got that right.
I think he's just trying to get him in the ring is all.
Come on now, he's gonna press him up and press him through the ropes. Disqualify him if you have to. We'd have a new champion. And Jeremy Marcus, his boy, he gave a lot of leeway there to JR Kratos.
Hey, what about this? Is that okay? Is that acceptable?
It's not okay. Leo Rush needs to get back into the ring, and now Kratos
wants so badly. Oh, are you kidding me?
Again, Jeremy Marcus has just thrown JR Kratos out of the ring.
Look, I mean, he was just trying to gently deposit him back into the ring.
First thing he did was he grabbed Leo Rush's leg as Leo was going to springboard in. All right, so perhaps a pivotal moment here in this championship battle. Leo Rush has almost caused JR Kratos to get thrown out, and he has. So now there's no one in the corner of Lawlor.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. 1, 2.
God. Caught Tom Lawlor with a surprise roll up there.
Ooh, and the exposed steel. Who did that?
Wait a minute. No. Oh my God.
Poison Rana. Poison Rana.
Drop Tom Lawlor on his
There we
neck.
go. The man of the hour.
No.
1, 2.
Oh my God. Tom Lawlor barely able to lift his shoulders up there.
Obviously, Tom Lawlor took that corner pad away. He crashed and burned into the exposed steel. Leo Rush nearly beat him.
It's time. He's calling for it.
Here we go. Here we go. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Leo Rush, can he hit Rush Hour on Tom Lawlor? And no!
Caught him in the rear naked chokehold. That is what's so dangerous about Tom Lawlor. He can catch him out of every position, and he had him scouted here.
And now repositioning. Wait, that's down two. Lawlor had to let go of the holder. He would have been beaten. Swing and a miss. Sweat flies as the forearms connect. Rush and Lawlor wailing away on each other.
Oh, man. But Leo is up on his feet. Are you kidding me?
Swing and a miss.
Drops him.
Center of the ring to Leo. Bridges up. Back to his amateur roots.
now Tom Lawlor is calling for it again.
The hopes of the fans in attendance of seeing a new strong openweight champion are beginning to fade away as Filthy Tom Lawlor has Lio Rush clamped.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. No. And now Lio Rush snap bared out. Oh! Crushed him.
God.
And now he puts it on. And the hooks are in. Lio Rush has a rear naked choke on Filthy Tom Lawlor.
Tom Lawlor might have been knocked by that spinning kick to the temple, and now Leo's got him in the rear naked chokehold. He's got him grapevine. His feet around the waist of Tom Lawlor. Tom Lawlor is in a horrible predicament right now.
And Lawlor trying to get out. Lawlor trying to free himself.
Look at the way that he's, oh my God.
Lio changing grip here. Lawlor might be fading. Ooh, wait a minute. Lio Rush head first to the exposed corner. And now up and down.
That must be it.
Michinoku driver from Lawlor, and now is gonna choke him out.
Leo, stay with me, Leo.
And he's got it
He's
in
out.
the middle of that
He's
ring.
out.
He can't even answer the call.
He can't. He's out. Jeremy, call for the bell. He's out.
Call it. Call it.
Filthy Tom Lawlor has done it again. Filthy Tom Lawlor has just choked out Lio Rush.
Here is your winner, and still strong openweight champion, Filthy Tom Lawlor.
Still, Kevin, still the strong openweight champion. And he didn't need anybody. Even with Kratos out of here, he did it.
I'll tell you what, Filthy Tom Lawlor is as savvy a wrestler as you want, because he knew that exposed steel turnbuckle was looming behind him. Lawlor took the corner pad off while Rush and Kratos were tangled up on the outside.
Are you insinuating that he cheated to win this match?
No. What I'm insinuating, what I'm stating clearly, is that Filthy Tom Lawlor set the trap. And he waited and set the time perfectly. He knew he had it in the back of his mind. Where is that exposed? It's behind me. And all he had to do was to throw Leo's head into it.
Well, the ring awareness, and like you said, he's very, very savvy. I mean, Lio Rush could have used that as well.
Absolutely right. But Lawlor did it. And Lawlor set the trap. Ring awareness personified. Filthy Tom Lawlor has defeated Lio Rush and has successfully defended the strong openweight championship.
Let's hear it for Lio Rush, guys. A worthy challenger for anyone else but the New Japan Strong Openweight Champion of the World, Filthy Tom Lawlor. Listen, every single week on New Japan Strong, there's one thing that people talk about at the end of this show. Whether it's the individuals in Team Filthy or whether it's us as a unit, we are the strongest for the longest. And the way I look at it, I don't see very many people left stepping up to challenge me. So let's hear it. Who's gonna be the next one out? Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be a legend? Maybe somebody from the past? Is Is it gonna be a young lion? Is it gonna be a scrub from another promotion? Who's it gonna be to step up and be the next loser at the hands of the strongest?
My God, it's Kane! It's Kane!
Tom Lawlor throwing out a challenge to anybody. And it appears that there's no answer.
There. Whoa, wait a minute. There is an answer. It's Ren Narita.
Come on.
Narita victorious earlier on the tour over Fred Rosser. And now Ren Narita is stepping up. A familiar opponent. They met in the New Japan Cup USA tournament. And now Filthy Tom Lawlor is locked nose to nose with the man who will challenge him next, Ren Narita.
Wow, what a stare down. And Ren Narita's not backing off here.
Absolutely not.
Don't point fingers at the champion. Don't point fingers at the champion.
You. I already beat you before I was the champion. And I've only gotten stronger since. So you can go back to the house, you can go back to the dojo, and I want you to put in some more work. I want you to do some more squats. I want you to do some more bridges, maybe a few rolls. Learn a little bit from Shibata, and then maybe then you'll be worthy enough to lose to me again.
Strong maybe.
So wait a minute. He's not accepting Narita's challenge?
Are you?
Whoa! And a Shibata-like kick from Ren Narita just puts the openweight champion flat on his back.
Are you kidding me? He just knocked down the champion off his feet. This streak of disrespect on Ren Narita.
Well, I got a feeling that Filthy Tom Lawlor is going to have a different conversation with the New Japan matchmakers about just who indeed might be next. We'll see what happens. Autumn Attack begins next week, right here. For Alex Kozlov, I'm Kevin Kelly. See you next week on New Japan Strong.